Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Camron and Jey Uso, right? Jey Uso end up on the show. Cam and Mase, it is what it is. Everybody should have seen the show by now. The show is a success. It's a hit. And if you hadn't seen it, too bad you hadn't seen it. Now, everybody is asking me, yo, Cino, was this real? Was this real, Cino? Cino, did you see that? Was that real? I'm going to tell you what was real. The entertainment value was real. But let me go through the whole steps of this, right? Jey Uso is a guy who gets disrespected all the time. Out of the Uso brothers, Jey Uso is the one that gets the most disrespect. So they was like, everybody else got talent except for him. Now, Camron has been in the boxing promotions. He's been doing a lot of different promoting gigs that you be wondering, what the hell is Cam doing there? You've been asking yourself that. You be like, wait a minute, what the hell is Cam doing there? Because you don't be knowing he there. And then next thing you know, he be there doing the announcements. He be like, and coming to the stage, it's Clarissa Shields. So I'll be like, the hell, that's Camron. What is Cam doing at the fight? So a lot of it starts to go to a whole different extreme, right? But people, this was not real. The only thing was real was the entertainment. Okay, they were entertaining for you. Now, see what I'm talking about? We in here talking about Cam and Jey Uso. And this man came right in and said, you using this cake for 50 stick. What the hell is he talking about? That has nothing to do with no 50. Right. It's not real. It's all promotion. But I don't know why people needed to ask that. That was the thing that got my attention. My attention was, why are they trying to push this and boost this up? Everybody, I'm like, dog, you don't know that this is real? I'm like, somebody else is like, I'm like, you asking me if it's real or fake? You can't tell if it's real or fake, dog. First of all, most of you might not know. Let me explain it to y'all so that y'all would know. You cannot fight on a podcast show. Okay, let me get that through everybody's skull. You cannot fight. Of course, it's gonna be Pistons and Magic. All these fools thought Charlotte was going, they ain't going nowhere but home. They're going to bed. But it don't matter. Whoever win that game is gonna be knocked out anyway. Now, let's get to it. Here's the thing about Cam and Mase. That the genuine people who run the things out there in the world today are not seeing or understanding. All right? Cam and Mase are doing what they're supposed to do. They're entertaining the public. Now, I knew it was entertainment when I saw. I knew it was entertainment once I saw um, Camron ask those type of questions. I knew that was fake dead. Camron would not do that, but let me tell y'all the truth. You cannot fight on a podcast show. I repeat, you cannot fight on a podcast show, especially one that's covered like that. There's lawsuits galore. YouTube is going to come after you. You're going to have fines. It's going to be crazy. They trying to get Millie subs. No, the thing of it is this. It's never going to be like that. And people got to understand that that's the parameters that was set when it first got started. You're not going to see anybody go through that and bust through the door like this. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to get through the door. This is how they gather attention. But the line of questioning that was going down in the entertainment, it was funny. Oh, it was funny. Cam was, first of all, Cam would never talk to a guest like that. Period. So I knew it was phony from 21 Jump Street. But he's never going to talk to a guest like that. That's one. Two, well, we know it's a WrestleMania promo, duh. That's why he's there doing WrestleMania week. Now, in case you don't know, he's fighting LA Knight at WrestleMania. But it's funny because Cam said something that my friend caught, and he hit me. He was the first one to comment on it yesterday because that's something we used to say. We used to call people a Saturday night nigga. So when he said, yo, Nick, man, I'm gonna have to tell you, man, no more bringing these Saturday night niggas up here. We only want the Sunday main event. Once he said that, that was funny as hell to us because we use that terminology for anybody. I'll be like, oh, he's just a Saturday night nigga. Because back in the days, people who wrestled on Saturday, the pay-per-views used to always be on Sunday. Sunday was wrestling pay-per-views. So whoever was wrestling on Saturday, he was just considered a nobody. You know, he was just filling the time slot. The main event is going to be on Sunday. So you was a Saturday night nigga. And that's how we used to describe like nobodies in the club anywhere. I was like, oh man, you talking to a Saturday night nigga? So this was our terminology we used to use all the time. So to hear Cam say that, because now they got 2 nights of WrestleMania now, for those who don't watch WrestleMania, they got WrestleMania on Saturday and Sundays now. But the Saturday show is like the warm-up for the main event, supposed to be Sunday. So now the turn really hits. Now you really a Saturday night nigga. And now that Cam just said it, it's like he didn't coin the phrase. And it's like, man, we used to say that all the time. Saturday night nigga. I said, oh, there they go. Right. So then when he told him, dog, but the funniest thing ever, right, man, because ain't nobody trying to smell what the ooze is cooking. That was it. That was the funniest thing I've heard in the whole thing. Ain't nobody trying to smell what the ooze is cooking. Man, that's still hilarious. I don't care if it's fake, whatever, the whole fight was fake, all of it, I don't care. I was entertained. If you make me laugh, you ain't in trouble. Now, if it came off as corny, then yeah, I would have seen, I would have said, yeah, that's corny. But that was funny. Fake or not, the comedy was real. But you see how quick he snatched up Cam out his seat and pulled him over the table. You see how quick he snatched him up off that. Poof. Dog, it looked like Cam was a little bitty dog. He just pulled Cam up pulled him up over the table like. So I'm just letting y'all know, if you out there, do not mess with wrestlers, children. Do not try to fight professional wrestlers. Okay? 367 days or 365. Okay? All them days during the week. You know what they doing? 365. You know what they doing? Okay. They in the ring getting thrown around. They bodies slung left and right. Boom, 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 boom. They getting slung into the walls, floors, everything. So do not think it is cool to press wrestlers. Okay, it is not cool to fight with wrestlers. These dudes can drink 1,000 beers, come out and blast you. Do not do it. Now, here's the scenario that I want people to understand. Yeet. Right. Cam in real life is a silly dude. Like he playful. Like if you had met Cam in real life, like people I know when he's really like around his people, he funny. Like he play games. He be singing R&B songs and everything, dancing silly. He's a silly dude. He's not the. But when the camera on, he got to play the role. Like yo, stop playing with me, son. No, yo, can't kill it. And I saw that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, it's cool to be that now. You could be silly. No, you ain't gotta be ice grilled. Like, no, man, I'm gonna lose my stripes. It's New York, son. That's right, Gary. He's a great heel. And everybody talking about it's not entertaining, it's funny. What would you call it then? It was entertaining to me. I had a blast. Yeah, I'm watching Suggs shut down Lonzo Ball. See, all you gotta do is bet the under with Lonzo today. Of course, right? I'm a wrestling guy, so I knew it was scripted before a punch or attitude. The line of questioning, I knew right away. I said, "Oh yeah, they're working on a bit." So I said, "Okay, this is a bit." And Uso was good with his because he was making it like you didn't know. Cam, you knew right away. Cam is never gonna talk to a guest like that. Yo, I ain't got no more questions. Like you can go murder. Like you go murder. I ain't got no more questions for him. It was like, oh really? It was an outstanding promo. Hmm. Well, athleticism and things like that has changed, but people were saying when they did it, how could Cam have a sports show? Why don't he just do a hip hop podcast? I'm like, dude, it's already a lot of people doing hip hop podcasts. Plus, he could talk about that too. Oh, look at the Charlotte Hornets. They done shot themselves out the playoffs. Didn't I tell y'all put y'all stock in the wrong people. Cam put the ice. Cam bring the ice pack out every week. Like he did the same stunt before. He bring out the ice pack. But like I told you, it's entertainment. I wouldn't be surprised if Cam is in a WWE WrestleMania. He come out and get involved in the match with LA Knight. He'd be like, "It's Camron. He came back. He trips up Jey Uso." Like when he was like, "Dog, you know who my father is?" Man, yeah, man, your father was great. He's a legend. I'd be like, Rikishi wasn't no goddamn legend, but I knew right away Cam didn't know who the hell his damn daddy was. No, I'm talking about he might come and interfere in the match and cause a rift between LA Knight and Jey Uso. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I think LA Knight and Jey Uso gonna end up having a beef. That's what I think. They putting that in there just so they gonna split up. It's gonna end up being a beef thing. So it could happen, it couldn't happen. I'm just saying. There's a lane for them to do that. WrestleMania, they normally don't follow the way it should go. They just do end up doing something real stupid. He said Dame would be much more entertaining than bring out Dame Dash. They wouldn't be able to control Dame Dash. That's the problem. You can't involve Dame Dash in something like that. Because Dame Dash would end up hitting somebody for real, hurting them. You can't have Dame Dash there at all. Dame would mess the whole WrestleMania up. First, it's gonna be a fight right before you go out there. They ain't gonna be arguing with the staff. No, man. I said, man, well, I need 3 makeup chairs. Why I can't have 3 makeup chairs? My girls are here and they need some place to sit. I mean, this is not professional. Now they're saying I can't smoke weed. You see, this is what I'm talking about, man. I'm here to do a job, and y'all want me to do a job, but I can't do the job because you won't allow me to do the job. I got a makeup lady here. She needs a chair. Everybody else needs a chair. There's supposed to be 3 chairs, man. When I get here, now they got 1 chair for here for me. And I guess what they supposed to do? Stand up? Some professional. It's not how we do things. I would have never run my business like this. Never. Oh, it was gonna be nuts from 21 Jump Street. You know what time it is. Charlotte has hit 2 threes for their points in 6 minutes. 6 minutes of basketball, they hit 2 threes. Bridges has scored the first 2-point basket this quarter. That's crazy. Well, Cam and Mase has a better show. Like, they have engaging conversations and they talk hip hop too, as you can see. So their show is not defined by what you would think an average sports show should be. They defined it how they want it to be defined. They're making the terms the way they want it to be. I know, man. It's weird. Yeah, well, when others figure out what it is that the actual benefits and actual conversations are supposed to look like, what they're supposed to be like, then maybe we'll start having those better conversations, you know? But now you're not getting that. What you're getting is restricted conversations. Nah, Cam ain't watering nothing down. Cam is not going to water nothing down. Yeah, they're allowing the game to be extra physical against Charlotte. Look at Bane, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like it. Let's go. Bane. They allowing them to be extra physical with Charlotte. And Bridge is going to wrestle him down and punch him. And yeah, Bridge is going to pull him to the ground. So now they having an official review to see that he throw a punch at Bane. Well, because they blew the whole play with Bam, they don't want to blow that. You know, naturally, that's what they don't want to do, right? Yeah, Bridges threw a punch right to his head. He thought he could sneak a punch in there. Boom. Yeah, he punched him in the ear. Bridges is gonna be gone. He gonna have an earlier vacation than everybody else on the team. Bridges punched him in the side of the ear. Trying to act like he was trying to get up. He threw that punch right to the side of his head. Yeah, he threw that punch right to the side of his head. Oh, Bridge is about to be gone.
They haven't adjusted to it at all. In fact, they're running from it at this point. Charlotte was 11 of 23 on January the 2nd.
Watch. They might get old boy up out of here. I mean, that's because WWE had this is the worst WrestleMania rollout I've ever seen in the history of WrestleMania. In the history of WrestleMania. That's bad. When this is the worst rollout you've had in WrestleMania. That Cam and Mase give y'all the biggest push y'all have had in WrestleMania history. It makes no sense, bro. They are really reviewing this thing. Nah. I thought it was funny as hell. The lines was funny. What Camron said was funny. Hey, yo, man, good, because ain't nobody trying to smell what the Oops is cooking. They really reviewing it. They finna throw Bridges up out of here. You gone, boy. You threw a punch. I'd have rather we played Charlotte to shut all y'all up. That's who y'all wanted. We don't care who it is. So they gonna keep Bridges in the game and they gonna call it a technical foul when he threw a punch. Talking about trying to get up. He threw a punch across his face trying to get up. Dog, you can try to get up. Dog, he just got away with a punch. He just got a tech for it. He used dude's face to try to get himself up. Stick! Ugh, I'm gonna push myself up. That's why the game is so crazy right now. Man, I saw that and didn't think too much of it, but when he said, yo, man, I'm not smelling what the ooze is cooking. I died laughing, dog. I was like, that's hilarious. And the way he snatched Cam up was so quick, dog. It was like zip.
me on the show or what?
You here, right? You prefer fighting by yourself or tag team? What's your preference?
I said it was like I like the singles. I ran that. If I could pick though, I'd probably be with my brother.
Yeah, I bet it would. You don't want to be by yourself. I get it. I totally understand that. Y'all got anything else to say? Because I don't smell what the Oos is cooking. He's not his father. We know what's going to happen in WrestleMania. Now you want to just Speed and Logan Paul. They in there. You all right? Because I really don't have nothing else to say to him. And you looking at me like it's a problem.
I can go. Any more questions, Oos?
Yeah, no. Aren't you a big Camron fan? Like, you're a fan of Camron, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're a fan of his music and Mase and
Jim
like.
Jones was number one whole time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Well, where'd you rank yourself, Oos?
You had the pink tees. You had the pink tall tees. That was what you was wearing. Your brother took it from you, so he already let me know your character. He already ain't respect you. In the house, they ain't respect you.
Hey, he's for real? I think you coming off like a little disrespectful.
Nah, I think you coming off a little disrespectful in my house a little bit. That's what it seemed like.
I can go then.
What's up? Like,
just be respectful. Just keep it on me. You ain't got to talk about my family.
No, I have much love for your family. I think your family is wrestling royalty. When you say you wrestle as good as The Rock, I got a problem with that. I can't respect it. Can't respect it. But you prefer to fight tag team, so
not by yourself.
Yeah, not by yourself.
There's a good thing in collaboration. Collaboration's all good. Like, if you.
Now, hold on, man. I ain't gonna. I do feel uneasy right now.
I feel uneasy as well.
Yeah, me too.
Jim Jones, number one. Yo, one up, Willie, Goonie Goo Goo. Yo, what up, Willie? Goonie Goo Goo. Benny Blanca. Benny Blanco, baby. This is the corniest thing you ever seen him do. Dude, he's done way more cornier stuff than this. This is at least funny. Whatever happened to if it's funny, you're not in trouble. It'd been funny if he snatching themselves too. Mase is like, look, man, I ain't going with that, man. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all thing. Got nothing to do with y'all thing, man. Oh, wow. Charlotte's getting beat 38-12 in the paint. Now, imagine if they played the Pistons. What was going to happen? Blowout, right? So cool. All right. We sweep them. and get their ass up out of here. This is why the NBA didn't want to suspend Lonzo. They was like, let him get his ass beat by Orlando.
You want to feel easy? Pause. Like, bro, what's up?
I want to be here. Yeah, I don't want to cut it short or whatever. I'm trying to.
What are you playing for WrestleMania this Sunday? What's the outcome going to be?
I'm on Saturday, Us.
Pardon me, Saturday.
Yeah, damn, Uso's up. I'm up. Somebody's gonna get their ass whooped, Us.
We had this last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, Mase. Main event Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
That's how it still is, or no?
Wait, say it again. Sorry, I'm.
The main event is still on Sunday, or is not?
Main event Sunday.
Got it.
You gonna watch Us?
Sunday. Definitely Sunday. I'm a main event type nigga.
Yeah, it just is what it is, man. I grew up in a house with 4 boys. You know, you got brothers, Zeus? Yeah, you grew up with some sisters.
I'm my only child.
With a pink.
Do my dirt by my lonely. I ain't got a tag team partner. World champion Dolo on my hood.
What do you think about my father?
Great. Legend. All time. Top of the line, bro. I just was wondering what happened after.
What do you mean?
He's there. Rock, the whole family. The whole family's great. Then we got shit. Like,
Duh! If you tell me this wasn't funny, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. If this wasn't funny to y'all, dog, I don't know. If you tell me you don't know this was funny, are you kidding me? This was hilarious. This was hilarious. What are y'all talking about? Y'all like, this was the corniest thing he did. Dog, this was hilarious. The whole thing. This is what I'm saying. Y'all probably just saw a clip. Y'all didn't realize, like, you got to see the whole thing play out. It was hilarious from the jump. But I knew from the line of questioning, Cam would have never went this way. You see what I'm saying? With the line of questioning, it would have never gotten this far. Jey Uso was looking like a crazy man who was ready to jump off he's ready to risk it all. He didn't care. He was coming off like a crazy man. He was ready to risk it all. The Magic got more points in the paint than the Charlotte Hornets got overall. They got 38 points in the paint. Charlotte got 37 points. Yeah, 31-point lead at the halftime. Why? Shooting threes. Getting D'd up. Nowhere to go. 24-second violation. Too young, too immature, too scrappy. Disciplined ball team. Now Orlando is going to beat us. First it was Charlotte. Now it's Orlando. Now everybody mad because they picked Charlotte. That's y'all. Y'all picked them bums, not me. I told you what was gonna happen. After that fight, all the YNs gonna be upset.
What happened? What happened to you?
I'm out.
Well, where you?
I'm out, dude. You being real disrespectful, bro. I don't know if you're reading a lot of that social media shit, all the likes, dislikes, all that, Oos, but you rubbing me the wrong way a little bit, Oos. I didn't expect this. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so when it comes to WrestleMania, right? I remember watching WrestleMania growing up. What's gonna be so spectacular about you being at WrestleMania?
Man, Mase, I'm about to have 100,000 in the palm of my hand, Oos. Eating out the palm of my hand. It'll be dope, Oos. I got YouTubers in my match. I ain't even worried about none of that. Cut this paycheck, Oos. Hang out with my family, though.
Well, listen, Mase. I don't have any more questions. Nick, I'm more mad at you because you keep bringing Saturday WrestleMania niggas here, and you don't bring us a Sunday WrestleMania.
That's the line right there that had me a Saturday Night Negro, boy. I swear. And I was like, oh man, that was like the lowest insult we used to call people. Yeah. She come in here with some Saturday night me. We used to say that all the time, so I know my boy is cracking up as soon as he hit me immediately about this Cam thing, because I know that's the part right there that had him dying, because he know that was our phrase. Okay, wow.
Let's count. I ain't got to be
Talking to my
here.
producer, bro. You bringing Sunday. I need a Sunday WrestleMania. I don't smell what the Oos is cooking. And at the end,
I don't smell what the Oos is cooking.
I don't smell what the Oos is cooking. And at the end,
He tripped.
Hey, hey, Killa, you all right? Hey, Killa, you all right? Oh man, that's funny. This is like Killa season acting. Yo, help! Help! Oh man, this my thing is y'all kept asking me, did I think it was real? Yeah, that's what I keep telling you.
Help! Help! Help, man! Help! Fucking help, man! Call somebody! Call mama! Mama, call somebody, man! The fuck are y'all doing back there? Help me! What are y'all doing back there? Help me! Help! 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 Help, man! Help!
Camron for the Oscar in Killa season for his word of yelling help. Help! Help! Yo, help! He said on Raising Camron episode 1, he smelled what the ooze is cooking now. Help! Yo, help! Yo, help, son! Help! Yeah, it's tornado season out here. So people been going through it. Yeah, so yo, you being real disrespectful, ooze. Yo, you got any more questions for a murder? I really ain't got no much to say. Oh yeah, ooze. I'm telling you, ooze. No, they didn't have nothing going on. They wasn't popping, bro. He said, I think I'm going to the game. I know, man. That's what's crazy to me is these other fools, man. Cousin Bang is worth the price of admission. I don't care who they are. Cousin Bang? Oh, come on, man. You ain't now you right on my alley. Cousin Bang. Him punking Camron all through the episodes. Like I said, Camron is in nature a silly dude. He don't mind being at the end of an ass whoop to make fun of himself. But he gotta, play the role that he's still Killa. It's Killa. Well, imagine if you bet on Bam. I don't know if anybody bet on Bam or not, and they got an exempt. They should have got an injury exemption from that. But that's a lot of money that they had to pay back. So there's a lot of people in Vegas wasn't too happy about that. Because if they had Bam, you know what that would have been. Mm-hmm. Yep. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Cam know what he doing. Cam got everybody talking. If it's Orlando, oh yeah. Oh no. Detroit beats Orlando 4-1. I really don't know how they get a game. Maybe they'll get one at home. Maybe. I don't think we should lose one game in Orlando. Not one. We got them beat at every position. Paulo weak ass. But they get to the free throw line. They love putting Paulo weak ass at the free throw line. But who knows? Charlotte might have a second half of all second halves and 3-point shoot they way to the playing us. Then maybe not. If you don't score in the paint, if you don't play in the paint, you're not going to beat the Pistons. You're not going to beat the Pistons shooting threes all night. It's just not going to happen. Does he have stronger vision for his films than Dame? Dame Dash don't have any vision for films. Dame's is pretty much the X and O guy. Oh God, the tornado's here. We've had 3. This is the 3rd tornado that came in here this week. Oh, here it comes. I'm not supposed to be by this window either. Yeah, my mom would be screaming right now, get in the basement. I'd be like, what? So I can get totaled? I'm like, we ain't lost power yet. So we good. Okay, this sound is killing me. We hear the siren. Yeah, he got a posted up. Now, here's the thing I want to say to all y'all people. They've been hating on Detroit for the last 3, 4, 5 days. You got Stephen A coming in here trying to pivot. All these dudes trying to pivot now. They trying to pivot off everything Detroit. All right. Well, the reason why is because Not really that much. WrestleMania ticket sales have dropped mainly because they were overpriced to begin with. And once they went to Netflix and they start raising the prices, this is when the problems start kicking in. Man, this game sucks.
You know AI, motherfucker. AI is crazy. See the body cam too. Did you buy the body cam? Can I talk to my brother real quick, y'all? So this is Pacific Turkey. You took a bug shot. You was arrested. You know, I got a call. You got a call? 2, 3 a.m. I went back to sleep. So you went back to sleep, you didn't make sure I was situated? Nah, I just made sure no lives was lost. That's it. That good future. I'm thinking, how many songs I get on stage? I'm thinking, I got about 4 or 5 right now. The deal was, you get in no trouble, you stay out of trouble, and we can do the tour. I want to do the tour, but you ain't staying out of trouble. I'm out of jail. So imagine me just letting
Yeah, Resident Evil 9 because $80 for is ruining gaming. Hey, people playing Resident Evil 9 saying it's the best game they've ever played. I haven't played it, but everybody who played it said it's one of the best games ever played. How? How can Orlando beat Detroit? Come on. They're going to upset us in the first round. Really? Mm. Yeah, I know. Exactly. We welcome the physicality. We don't care about none of that. None of that, son. We get to it. Mm. He said Khan Nipple still ain't woke up yet in the play-in. He's been pretty much ostracized. All right, I'm gonna holler with y'all after the game, and we'll get back to it. Let me go and watch this stuff.